Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I know that's usually his line, but today it's opposite day. He's over there. I'm over there. I'm stealing his lines. It's AM whiskey.
Aaron, what are we doing today?
Today, we're doing another edition of Blind Ambition. It's been a while. I love doing blind tastings. So, here it is. Let us know in the comments. Is this something you enjoy seeing? Do you like seeing blind tastings? Is this something that we should continue? Or is it something you don't really care if you see again? But, the way it works, I'm going to reach back here, flip open this box. We have a bunch of numbered samples. Don't know what they are. We're going to take it. We'll pour it in a glass. I'm going to get more.
Number 23.
This is number.
Just like Mike.
Wanna be like Mike.
Oh, this whiskey's like Mike. That would make it, goat whiskey. I can smell it over here.
Does it smell good?
It smells sweet.
What? This is number 23 in our pool. All right.
Kind of golden ambery. A little cloudy. Some,
Probably from being in a shoebox.
maybe. There seems to be particles in the glass floating around.
I must have given them all to you because I don't see any.
It actually makes a pretty good line around the glass. It's fruity.
Give it a little SJ there. It's got a good nose. Not too ethanol-y, I would say.
No, it's not ethanol-y at all. There you go. Touch, no.
Yeah. Whoa. Maybe around 100 proof. Does smell sweet. I'm getting some oak, a little bit of mustiness.
A little bit. It's sweet and oaky. It's got a nice little sweet up front, then a little oak and honey hit, and then the oak, like a moderate oak backer. Not really spicy.
I get a decent amount of honey up front. Yeah.
Yeah. No spice.
Not a whole
Very
lot of
little.
spice. The spice that I'm getting, I think, is coming from the oak because there is a decent amount of oak backer. Does have a little funk to it to me though. It's not doesn't seem like a weeder funk, but that wouldn't surprise me. Might be kind of funky oak that I'm getting.
It's either a weeder or it's pretty old, and it's that old oak and mustiness.
Yeah, I think I would lean towards weeder on this. On second sip.
Yeah.
And I think it is maybe north of 100 proof here. I'm going maybe 110.
I'd say
First sip of the day, maybe it's just
I'd say 100 to 110. Not much more.
Yeah, no,
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the mid upper 90s. Wouldn't be surprised. At 110 seems a little. I'd be impressed if it's 110.
good honey notes though.
Yeah, sweet.
Sweet, easy drinking. Yeah, I think I might go lower than the 110 now. I'm gonna say probably right around that 100 proof. Maybe.
I'm saying 100, give or take 5.
Yeah.
100, give or take 5. I could definitely support the weeder vibe. Definitely a lot of honey, little oaky, real easy drinking.
What are you giving this? Does this scream like special whiskey to you?
No,
Okay.
doesn't scream special whiskey. Doesn't scream big 5 or 6 either.
Okay.
Like it screams a smaller distillery.
Okay.
6.9.
6.9. Okay. I think I'm going 6.4. Or since it's 23, maybe I should go 6.6 in honor of Mike.
You could.
There are definitely sips where I go to this and I'm like, this is pretty good. And then sips, I go to it, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
there's something funky here that I'm not that crazy about. What kind of price range would you spend on this bottle?
I'm at the point in my whiskey journey where I probably wouldn't buy this bottle unless it was $40 or less. I tend to lean real heavily towards, spending money on the things that I know that I'm gonna enjoy. I like this. It's nice and easy drinking. It's not the sweet notes I prefer, and that there's a little bit of a funk to it. That isn't necessarily my jam.
Yeah, I would say at around $50, I would be comfortable with this as something a little bit different on those days where I just want something a little bit different, a little bit funky, or if, this is something a little off the wall just so somebody could try it.
So is it a Big Five distillery?
I don't know. Oh, do I think it is? No, this is giving me kind of crafty vibes.
It's got the crafty vibes. It's crafty. She's out of style. She's crafty. She's always wild. She's crafty.
And I mean, it's always, I enjoy trying to taste craftier or smaller distilleries blind, because a lot of times if you do a smaller distillery, people go in with preconceived notions. They're going to say, can't compete with the Big Five, or it's going to taste a certain way because it's craft whiskey. And I don't necessarily think that's fair. I'd rather just let the whiskey do the talking, and it's decent whiskey. So, I would say it's probably a craft or like boutique distillery. I'm leaning towards Weeder, again, around 100 proof. I would be happy at around $50. And it's a pour that I could certainly enjoy, but it's also a pour I would have to be in the mood for.
Too rich for my blood. You know what I would buy every day and on Sunday twice over this?
Some
For
stupid
$40?
stuff.
Evan Williams Single Barrel. It kind
Really?
of reminds me of Evan Williams Single Barrel, just a little bit. There's probably a little more proof, a little less oak, a little more funk on this. I feel like it kind of reminds me of that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what it is. Number 23 in our pool. This is a Yellowstone Select Single Barrel.
Okay.
$60, 93 proof. 4 year. So,
There you go. There you have it. Yellowstone 93 store pick. Or is it just a single barrel?
it's a single barrel store pick.
Nice.
So, not bad. Not something that I would, rush out and get another one of, but decent.
Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And until next time, keep the whiskey flowing.
Cheers.